Medieval Windmill. Part 3. Bags 3. Hello and welcome to Square Ghost, and here we are with the final part 3 of this medieval windmill. We started off by making up just a little base plate, as you can see there, nothing special whatsoever. Then we made up this lovely little counter here. Look with the glasses, it looks like a compass or something on the table. Some other little things made up just for artistry. Then we've got another lovely little disc with plates with a little candle flame on. And then finally we've made up a table and chairs with the quilt. And if you can look, if I can just sign in enough, it's a printed tile and it says once upon a time. So we get all them three. I've made them up individually rather than put them on as they say. Made the three up, they go to the plate, and then of course we will start to build up. So let's get on with that build. And there you have it from the plate. If I just go over the top, you can see the things that I just showed you. All the little shelves and the book and that, everything, the writing and the desk and the chair all in position. And then basically all we've done is built up some lovely walls. We've put some windows in, as you can see. We've got some nice plates here just for the wooden decoration look. Keep turning round. We've got some nice sweep of the actual. It does make it look quite nice. And then we finished off with this roof. It clicks on with the same as it was before, with the two 1x4s with the ball joint that pushes in. So it's just a matter of locating, putting it to the right place, and it was in. Done and dusted. Nice little top there, look, as well, for nice decoration. Yes, I have got them the right way round. And now you're supposed to put that to the actual next top of the, where it fits on the house. I'm going to hold it there because we're going to start to do the upward part, and then we'll see whether it's worth putting it to here first, then the building, or that to the building and then to that after. We'll see which works out best. Right, let's get on with it. And here we go with the windmill part, and as you can see, we've made up a little base. I'll just flip over just so as you can see with the plates. We've then got those inverted bricks with the studs in the middle that go in, one on each corner, and then we've just 1x2 white, 1x2 white, and then a 1 white. You can see, you can just about see the crack there. There you go. The light makes it look very, very hard, but anyway, you get the gist. It's there. We're now going to start to build up on this plate. So I hope you can see that we have been busy. So let's start at the start. I showed you the plate, and as you can see, we have built up basically the building up of the triangular walls ready for the roof. We have a sort of beam where we have a actual rod that goes across there. Obviously I think that's where the sail of the windmill, or the sails I should say, of the windmills will fit. I think a bar will go through there as well. At the moment it's free standing. Roof fine, same idea as before with the black pieces. Now I had a hell of a job getting this on. In fact, if I'm honest, I couldn't get my hands through, maybe because they're too big. They wouldn't just push on, so I had to come up with a solution, and the solution I came up with worked. Here's the roof for the other side. As you can see, I've not put it on yet. It's made up exactly the same way. What did I do? I took the two pieces off, mounted them on here just like I have here, and then just pushed these into the sockets, and it worked like a treat, absolutely perfectly, no problems. As you can see, it's on, job done. So them two are done. We then make a little roof piece. As you can see here, our pieces are waiting for it to just stick on. It's just those little chimney pieces, as I call them, round cylinders, and then a 1x1 light blue clear brick over the top. No problems with that. So that's that. You've missed nothing there. And then also, I've also made up the side awnings of the buildings. One will go one side, obviously. One will go the other. I like the decoration. Everything's gone in fine. So we're ready to put this together. And then once it is together, then we start on the sails, which is the last but one thing we do. And after the sails, we just make up the little horse and whatever the horse pulls behind it. So without further ado, let's get everything on and then we can start those sails. So as you can see, we are coming to the end. We have made up our windmill to the best of our ability. It is supposed to be really straight. I mean, that one is a lot straighter than the other, but we've got it on the best that we can. It's going to fit into that tube there. You can basically see we've made up a little sign. Whether there's supposed to be a sticker there or not, I don't know. It doesn't show it in the plans, so whether the original mock had a sticker, I don't know, but that will just fit on the back of the building. So basically we fit this to that, we fit that to the building at the back, and then as you can see in the plans, it's already actually on really on the building there, and then we've just got the house to finish off. So we're going to get that to that, so we're going to get that to build into that now, and let's see if everything fits together as it should. Very quickly, I've just thought about it. Didn't really give you a close-up of this. As you can see, there's the access that will fit straight in. You make 4 of these up. The one is slightly different. They're very tight, these. You have to really bend them out. I mean, they're slightly bending out to get them actually on. But other than that, as you can see, it's quite sturdy. When it's on and when it's up, it's looking good. So there you go, you've got a proper look at that now. But you can see the slats and everything else as it looks. I think it'll look really good once it's mounted. So let's get it all on now, and then we'll finish off with that little horse and the thing that it pulls behind. And there we have it. That is the end of part 3. It's not quite the end of the build because we've just got to mount that to the set, but I'm going to do the final reveal in the next part, the build review of this set. And actually, to be honest, it pushed on quite easily. We have the little sign that will fit on later once this is in position. Once we finished off and pushed it through, it mounted okay. There's a little bit of a gap at the back, which I'll show you later in the build review. And then we finished off, like I say, with the little horse and the plough thing, which is going to be ploughing. The horse was already made up in the instructions. You had to assemble the horse, not that that mattered to me, but that looks fine. The little thing, the wheels do move, if you can see there, so that's nice. That's a nice addition. But all in all, it looks pretty good. I mean, you can see everything is all the way through, everything is right. I'll give you that side look there, which is okay, and it's gone together okay. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to wrap it up and say, if you've enjoyed this little build, if I've given you that little bit of insight on as to whether to buy this or not, then all you have to do is click that thumbs up button. Yes, that like button always does me and the channel a world of good. And then of course, if you want to follow on next time to whenever this build review for this set will be, then all you have to do is click on that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And finally, of course, anybody who's watched this, like I say to any of my other little videos, thank you very much for watching, and I hope we'll see you back here next time here at Square Ghost. With that, you know the score, you know the drill. My name's Kev. I am Square Ghost, and I'll see you all on the flip side.